Ticket and sponsor proceeds support Haymakers operations, growth, and special initiatives, such as their Fight Continued patient programming. We are going to get a bit of an introduction to some of these fighters. We're going to get right underway for our first fight as we look at the video for Amrit Gill.
And now entering the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of Victory Boxing Club and trained by Susan Reno, Amrit Gill.
So fighting out of the red corner in fight number one from New York, Amrit Gill. Fighting out of Victory Boxing Club, you just heard that, 5'9", 155 pounds for the 43-year-old. Native New Yorker, works in partnerships and business development. She had a goal of $10K to raise here, Maurice. She raised $12,483. You always like when you see a fighter crush their goal. She had a quote saying, "Training has taught me how strong we can be when we fight for others, and everybody here is fighting for someone tonight."
Fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 155 pounds and trained by Jalil Regales, Alexandra Gardner.
Now making her way to the ring, fighting in the blue corner, Alexandra Gardner from across the pond, London, England fighter, fighting out of Body and Boxing, 5'7", 155 pounds. The 36-year-old fashion designer, she's raised $14,354. She says, feeling the fear and doing it anyway for those who can't.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, this will be a good fight. These two look very like they're up for it. You know, tough fight, being the first fight of the night, but really looking forward to this one.
Listen, a lot of these fighters, they're fighting in front of families and friends, and those of you watching around the world. It is fantastic, but going first, there's got to be a little bit of nerves, especially if you've never stepped into the ring before, correct?
Yeah, that's what you got your coaches for, right? And in the red corner, you have John Snow and Susan Reno. Susan Reno of FDNY Boxing. She's a fireman in the city, or firefighter in the city, so you got a lot of experience there. The same with Alexandra. That's what your coaches are for, to get rid of those nerves, you know.
How nervous were you when you fought 2 years ago? And which fight were you? You were in the middle of the card, right?
I think I had a good one. I think I was fight number 5, you know, which was a kind of a good one. But you know, I think it's like every fighter. If you're the first fight, you want to be the last fight. If you're the last fight, you want to be the first fight. You know? Yeah. But I tell you, everyone at home, it is over so quickly. These are 3 2-minute rounds. You know, these are over in a heartbeat. So you have to take advantage of every second that you get.
Very quick fight, amateur boxing rules. What should the viewers look out who maybe don't know a little bit about amateur bites as we get underway here in the first round?
Good job.
So we're seeing both ladies get to work here. Amrit Gill in the red corner. Alexandra Gardner from London, England in the blue corner. Gardner with a nice hook right there.
Exchange there.
You see both fighters feeling each other out. Blows to the body.
Trying to find a little bit of range there, find a bit of rhythm.
Gardner again comes upstairs and back down low. These are 3-round fights, 2 minutes each in amateur boxing.
And these are USA Boxing referees. They're very knowledgeable. They know what's going on here. They're looking for low blows. Ooh, very good. That was a good right hand.
You saw about 3 connections to the face by Gardner.
Yeah, this is a standing 8 count right now. So a standing 8 count doesn't necessarily mean anything is wrong. Just meant that there was a few too many punches that landed, separating out the fighters. They get back to it.
So you saw about 3 punches there to the face from Gardner to Gill.
Yeah.
Gardner landing more of the big shots thus far.
Yep. Oh, that's a big one. That was one more. Okay, we got a second standing 8 count here. Now you can have up to 3 of these, 3 or 4 of these per round. What the referee is looking for here now is for Amrit Gill to really show her something here, right? To show some good defense, some good offense.
So Gill, you want to keep those hands up.
Yep.
And also show that you can move it.
Oh,
And that's it. She's calling
it.
it.
Yeah. It's, you know, this definitely happens in boxing, right? You don't necessarily need a knockdown for the fight to end. It's all about fighter safety. I don't think she was, you know, I think she fought really well here. She was very brave. She was very, very aggressive. I think just the referee stepped in. I don't think she wanted to see any more punches land. You know, and those are the rules of USA boxing, you know.
And as you said, it's all about fighter safety. So the winner here is Alexandra Gardner out of London, England, fighting out of Body and Boxing. She did not have the height advantage here. Both women fighting at 155 pounds, 5'7". Amrit Gill had a little bit of the height there, but Gardner was on the front foot from the go and just landed too many punches. As you see, both fighters head to the center of the ring, as we will get the official decision of the technical knockout by Alexandra Gardner.
Referee stops this contest in the first round for your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexandra Gardner.
So our first fight of the night, a first round TKO by Alexandra